All right, everybody, we're out here at the Goodguys 19th Northwest Nationals here in Spokane. I'm here with Great Silvas today with his magazine car. So, tell me a little bit about this, Greg.
Well, this car was built in '94. Well, it was built in the early '80s, late '80s.
Okay.
And it was in Rotten Custom magazine in February of '94.
Right here?
Right. It was actually a centerfold pickup.
Okay.
But yeah, it's actually. I actually have become really good friends with the guy that built the truck, and because I ended up buying it off of Craigslist, you know. Yeah.
This made it all the way to Craigslist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Made it to Craigslist. Yeah, it was. Actually, he sold it in the Oakland Roses show to a lady, which ended up selling it to a relative, which was a surfer. Huh. And actually, there's kind of a story behind that, because one day the kid was going to go surfing, put his stuff in the back, fired it up, didn't realize he had it in gear. It went through the door and then ended up hitting the wall.
Oh!
Yeah, so Brian said, or Dan said it really didn't hurt that much because he kept track of where it was and everything. It stayed in California. It actually come out of the LA area.
Interesting.
And yeah, so I ended up picking it up there, and actually the guy that ended up with it really didn't know what he had. And I did. And it was kind of weird because I told my wife before I ended up getting it that I had the magazine that it was in.
Yeah.
It took me a while to find it, but it was with all my older magazines. I ended up finding it. Yeah, so I actually had a buddy, I was talking to him about it and stuff, and he said, you know, you just be wasting that guy's time. So that kind of made me mad. So I ended up calling the guy and ended up buying the car.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of tore apart, you know, because the guy was updating things and stuff, and stuff was missing. But I knew what it was, so it didn't really bother me. The car wasn't running or anything, and so they hauled it up in an open trailer. I actually met him in Nephi, Utah, in the middle of winter, and that was a story all by itself too, because my brother, I started out driving from Billings, Montana, and we got to Whitehall, and they took the truck away from me because they said the trailer was going, because I was kind of ramped up about getting it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of cool.
Car guys get kind of excited when they, I got a new purchase, I got a new toy. Yeah, they neglect a few things sometimes and don't pay attention to others.
Yeah. We've seen a few trucks rolled over, semis rolled over in the borrow pit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was crazy, but yeah, it was kind of nice, but I ended up firing it up, you know, and it was fine. The motor didn't have any issues or anything, and so it's got a little 350 in it with a turbo 350. It's actually got a TCI frame with a 68 Jag rear, 4-inch drop super bell, wood disc brakes, and yeah, it was done really nice. I mean, Dan did a phenomenal job, and I didn't really regret even owning this one. Yeah, this has been by far one of the nicer things I've ended up with, because the 29 two-door sedan that I had was a East Coast car, and compared to this West Coast car, they don't even compare. Yeah. This thing was done really, really nice.
The other one a little more quickly put together, you'd say?
Yeah, it's like they started it, and then at the end, they just, you know, things just got thrown together.
Cut a couple corners.
Well, it's been chopped for and stuff. Yeah. That was done really nice with the electrical and stuff like that. Compared to this thing's phenomenal. Yeah.
So is there much different from when it was in the magazine to now?
Actually, just a little bit. The flag was put on there later on down the road. Dan didn't really care for that. You know, he told me a lot of things. And inside the interior, the guy was into Hawaiian stuff, so he put a parrot deal in there and stuff. I've been wanting to change it too, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but other than that, everything, motor-wise, everything, I had to put brand new tires on the front, but the tires on the rear are still from '90. Yeah, when you put them on there. Yeah. And I haven't changed them. Dan keeps giving me grief about it. You might want to change them tires. Yeah, I talked to him a lot, so yeah, it's kind of been fun.
Now, you said you had how many years now?
I've had it for about 3, I think. 3, almost going on 4, I do believe. Yeah.
Planning on keeping it pretty much as it is? Or?
Yeah. Well, my friends would give me heck.
Yeah.
Because I'm a regular mechanic, and I tear stuff apart. Sometimes I don't get them back together again because I'm working on their stuff.
All right.
So.
Anything else you'd like to add about it?
Well, it's got a lot of customizing to it. This is a 30 Model A visor on it.
Okay.
And the top was done out of 6 pieces out of a '63 Chevy.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, now they mold them. You can actually buy them and stuff.
Because if I remember right, back then, they weren't a full top. They couldn't stamp a piece that big, if I remember. Yeah. So I was going to ask you, the mirrors that are on this?
They were actually changed too, because it actually had peak mirrors up here on top.
Okay.
And the last guy put these on,
Do you
trying
have any
to update
clue
it.
what they were off of?
Don't know at all.
They are
Yeah.
very small.
Yeah, they are, and they actually should have cut the other side to angle it a little bit more, because I
Oh.
could actually see the side of that truck over there.
I see
Yeah,
that, yep.
yeah.
So they were going for the look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Greg, thank you very much today. I appreciate your time.
appreciate it.
And
Yeah.
amazing pickup. It's
All
cool
right.
seeing something that's still
Yeah. That's
surviving.
pretty much intact, yeah.